Hello, it's a very honest video. You ask yourself why I am alone. I'm alone too. Uh, it's partially because I did some stupid things. I was never mean or violent, but did a lot of stupid mails and so. Another reason that I found people have kids. If you have family and kids, you don't have that much time for other people. Peoples are in filter bubbles. The algorithm can maybe not categorize you to any group, so he simply does not know how to link you with people that have the same interests. Uh, Once a person is, please excuse my bad English, I'm not a native speaker. Once a person is out of his peering group, it's very hard to get back in the group again. Then calling people sinners is maybe also not helpful, even if it's true. People use their time to get the biggest share in their company or anywhere else, so that's some sort of strategic thinking of the people. They need to think strategically because they need to keep their job and so on. People are also often egoists. Being an egoist helps some of them not to suffer like you or I do. Being an egoist is so, some sort of self-protection. Uh, You say that your brain thinks faster. That also implies that you think more about moral things that other people don't do. So it is not common these days to live the Christian way of life. It's more other things that are important. For example, what position you have in job or which important peoples you know or meet. People are distracted by their job, so no time to socialize. A job is a place where people meet. So in the evening, they maybe want to have their rest and are maybe happy to be alone and not to socialize with other people. Then I would not talk about voice to skull. It would make people fear and they would show avoidance behavior to talk to you because they fear such things because they cannot prove if voice to skull exists or not. So that's a topic, I guess, that would make people fear. So maybe you should not talk about these things. If you read the books of Jürgen Habermas, that's a philosopher, then he explains people often act strategically. That means that they treat other people like they are objects, and if uh, they would like to have more wage or a better position, they must invest the time and socialize with the cheese. But a random schizophrenic like me cannot improve their situation in the job. So many people think of other people's like there are variables from an equation. So it's not, I think it's not a personal thing. People need to strengthen their economic network and the relations in job and so on. If one out of 100 schizophrenic runs amok, normally people say he ran amok because he's a schizophrenic, and not analyzing what led to the amok run. So it's some sort of laziness of people not to analyze those sort of things and not to find out that only about 1% of schizophrenic do such really stupid things. And it's also some sort of common sense to make fun about schizophrenic people. Even the doctors, they enjoy to make fun about me. It's I make fun about them too. Uh, so it's something economical, I think, and it's about business and ignoring the 1% of schizophrenic is also normal because if you are a company that would make money, you have the 99% that is not schizophrenic. So why should you care as company for the 1% with schizophrenic? Then in my case, Corona lockdown made everything much more worse. Uh, Maybe having some interests is would help to find people to spend time with. For example, you could show me how to use Fruity Loops, or I could show you how to use Ableton. It's in my interest, so I would really wonder how to use Fruity Loops. Or maybe you would like to know about my software that I use for music. Then no message on Twitter, Facebook. Many people left Facebook and Twitter. I mean, they did not delete their profile, but they're not using it anymore. Some hang around in Telegram Messenger. There is where I found a nice group of German people that are also partially have diseases or something like that. Then if you look at the history of mental institutions, it's they never include people. They since centuries they put people with mental diseases into separate areas, and if you fall out the normal consumer behavior, nobody is interested in you. I have some books, so maybe that's with the exclusion, the Inklusionslüge, it's a German book, maybe you know German or there is a translation that's quite good. Then, if you would like to fix this sort of things, Pierre Bourdieu is talking about principles that could help to improve the situations. Yeah, that's maybe something that I don't read. I don't like reading it, but I found out that with ebook reader you
Zum dauernden
can
Lernen, zu dauernden kleinen Verbesserungen unserer Einstellung, unserer Urteile, unserer Theorien 185.
you can have headphones and do the dishes and wash the windows and by the way you can read books or listen to books, so maybe uh, that I don't know if I can help you, but I'm also isolated, so I think it's normal to be isolated for schizophrenic people.